And hazardous driving conditions amid severe weather. Why authorities say they had to turn back after 2 were trapped in a submerged car. Plus, more trouble in the skies. Why hundreds of flights canceled due to the Omicron variant. Which airlines are affected. And former officer Kim Potter guilty on all counts. We hear from Dante Wright's mother months after her 20-year-old son was shot and killed in police custody.
This is Wake Up on KION News Channel 546 at 6.
Good morning, rise and shine, everyone. It is Friday, December 24th. I'm Taryn Mitchell. Thanks so much for joining me on Wake Up this morning. Before we get to all of that local content, let's bring in Weather Authority forecaster Courtney Aiken, who has a first look at weather. Happy Merry Christmas Eve, Courtney. How are you?
Merry Christmas Eve to you. I'm good because I don't know about you, but I asked for rain for Christmas.
Well, you got it, girl.
Here it is. So I'm very happy with that. Lots to talk about this morning. Here's a look at the latest run of the radar. You can kind of see these showers gained some fuel overnight, and then just over the past hour or so, we saw the heaviest stuff, and that has since moved further out of our area, further to the east, that is. However, we are still picking up some action on the radar. Carmel Valley, some moderate showers. And even here in Salinas, moderate showers. Gilroy and Morgan Hill haven't seen much of a break this morning, as well as Hollister. And then there is a little bit of a blip showing up right around Santa Cruz. And I did expect that to go up into the mountains, but it is seeming to stay right on the coastline. So those Santa Cruz mountains may see a bit of a break for now. And then down toward the San Antonio Valley, a little bit of moderate action down there. That should clear up in the next 20 minutes or so. This is a pretty fast moving system, so we will continue tracking that for you and let you know what those road conditions look like this morning.
Courtney, thank you. 6:01 at the top of the hour. Severe weather means very hazardous driving conditions, including right here on the Central Coast. This as deadly crashes add up around the state and the U.S. Reed Binion has your details.
I saw an explosion. Is what I saw. I will remember forever. That's for sure.
A motorist recounting the terrifying moments that played out on an icy freeway in Wisconsin Thursday. Authorities had to shut down a roughly 25-mile stretch of Interstate 94 in both directions after multiple crashes involving about 40 vehicles, including a number of tractor trailers. Officials say icy conditions caused by freezing rain are to blame. According to Wisconsin State Patrol, some individuals were hospitalized with minor injuries, but no deaths were reported. Sadly, that wasn't the case in California, where 2 people died Thursday when the car they were in became trapped and submerged in an underpass that flooded amid heavy rain.
It's very shocking. My heart goes out to their families.
Authorities say crews were able to rescue 2 people from another vehicle under the overpass, but were unable to save 2 others.
The water was rising so fast, conditions were changing so rapidly, even for first responders, it became too dangerous for them, so they had to retreat.
Elsewhere in California, floodwaters had sections of the 101 looking more like a waterway than a highway, prompting authorities to shut parts of it down for several hours. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
And breaking overnight, northbound lanes on Highway 101 at Laurel Street in Salinas. Well, that's back open as of this morning. This is after a deadly crash shut down one side of the highway late last night. The Monterey County Sheriff's Office does confirm that a pedestrian and 1 vehicle were involved. Authorities have not yet confirmed what kind of vehicle right now. CHP does tell us here at KION that at least 1 person is dead. No other details are available. If you would like any updates, you can check our website at KION546.com. Also breaking news this morning, another road is closed following the dangerous road conditions in Santa Cruz. There's a full closure on Smith Grade and Bonnie Doon Road. CHP does confirm that there is a tree down and a slide blocking the roads. There is no estimated time of reopening at this hour. 6:04 onto our COVID-19 coverage this morning on the Central Coast. Monterey County Health reports its first 6 cases of the Omicron variant. Well, that variant has been circulating for at least a week now. At this time, KION is working to find out more details for you. That includes vaccination status and if anyone is hospitalized. For now, if you wish to get your COVID-19 test, you can visit our website, KION546.com, for testing sites. And right now, a surge in COVID-19 cases is caused by Omicron, and health officials say its transmission rate is faster than the Delta variants. Early studies do show Omicron causes less severe illness than other variants, but experts do say that if you're vaccinated, you're still at a risk. This is as Americans try to avoid bringing home COVID-19 for the holidays, waiting in long lines for their test.
I'm sitting there at the dining table, we're opening gifts. The last thing I want to do is just be afraid that a hug will potentially put them in dangerous way.
My brother just got diagnosed with COVID-19 like last week, so he's got to stay home until past Christmas.
This is as New York City scales back on its New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square. And if you're flying for the holidays, make sure that you're double checking your flight status. Delta Airlines and United have canceled hundreds of flights. United Airlines said that the Omicron variant directly impacted their crews, while this unfortunately canceled 150 flights, Delta canceling more than 100. And they're saying that it's due to multiple issues surrounding Omicron. 6:05 on the dot. Let's check in with Weather Authority forecaster Courtney Aiken. And Courtney, for folks hitting the roads, maybe seeing some loved ones for the big holiday, I guess they have quite a lot to look out for in the next few hours.
Yes, that's right. So even though those rain showers are slowly leaving our area for now, you can see them tracking further to the northeast. That doesn't mean that we're completely out of the woods in terms of hazards caused by the storm. So here's what we're looking into for today. Minor flooding on those roadways, very likely, so keep an eye out for that. And of course, never attempt to drive through flooded roadways. Extremely dangerous because you never know how much water is under there. Also, shallow landslides and rock slides are possible, so keep very alert today while you're driving. We are watching quickly rising rivers and streams, although the good news is in our region, nothing is near flood stage as of right now. So that's certainly good news. Some trees may come down though today. 10 a.m. we'll see peak winds across the area, especially for the southern part of the Salinas Valley. There actually already have been a couple reports of trees down this morning. So regardless of where you're going, your travel will likely be delayed. We'll take a live look now at the roadways in Watsonville. A few raindrops on the camera this morning. In terms of actual traffic, things are pretty quiet out there. People getting a nice, slow, relaxed start to the holiday morning. Just make sure that you're very careful on those roads this morning. Taryn.
Courtney, thank you. And road closures are putting quite a wrench in this year's holiday travel for so many. Right here on the Central Coast, we're seeing very wet roads, some rock slides, and flooding due to past storms. But here's what the roads have been like out there so far. But it's not just the weather making road and travel worse for us. Those gas prices are still up more than $1.25 compared to this time last year. But AAA says that won't stop drivers from taking off.
It's typically the case that more people do choose to drive to their destination, maybe because it's just easier. We have seen a slight increase in the amount of people who drive, especially this year, likely because maybe they feel more comfortable given the pandemic.
The CHP's max enforcement period will kick off this evening. Officers will be on the lookout for those driving under the influence. 6:08 down in Southern California, the state's Department of Justice is investigating an officer-involved shooting that led to a 14-year-old girl being shot and killed. LAPD's units were just trying to find a suspect who was assaulting someone. Officers then shot the suspect. Holiday shoppers all sheltered in place as gunshots rang out. The suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. The assault victim was then sent to a local hospital with injuries. And during that investigation, officers found the teenage girl dead in the dressing room, where she was struck by a bullet.
We found a hole in the wall, and behind the drywall, solid wall that you can't see behind. We went behind it. It turned out to be the dressing room of there. And what we did is we were able to locate a 14-year-old female who was found deceased in that dressing room.
That investigation will show if the girl was killed by bullets fired by the suspect or by police. A crowd erupts in celebration outside of a Minnesota courtroom. This is as Kim Potter, the former police officer who shot and killed Dante Wright at a traffic stop, was found guilty. And at this time, Potter is guilty on all counts of manslaughter. Well, the jury reached that unanimous verdict after about 27 hours of deliberations across the span of 4 days. Chris Nguyen is in Minnesota with reactions from inside and outside the courtroom.
We, the jury, on the charge of manslaughter in the first degree, find the defendant guilty.
The mother of Dante Wright says she felt every single emotion running through her body as the verdict against her son's killer was read.
I kind of let out a yelp because it was built up in the anticipation.
Former Brooklyn Center, Minnesota police officer Kimberly Potter remaining stoic in court Thursday, a stark difference from 1 week ago when she broke down on the stand.
I'm sorry it happened.
The 26-year police veteran says she mistook her gun for her taser when she fatally shot Wright, a 20-year-old black man, during a traffic stop. Judge Regina Chu denied the defense's request to allow Potter to go home before her February sentencing.
I cannot treat this case any differently than any other case.
Her bail revoked. Potter will instead spend Christmas in custody. Outside the courthouse, demonstrators carrying Black Lives Matter signs and portraits of Wright celebrated the verdict.
We have a degree of accountability for Dante's death. Accountability is not justice, but accountability is an important step, a critical, necessary step on the road to justice for us all.
In Minneapolis, I'm Chris Wynn reporting.
And now former officer Kim Potter is awaiting sentencing at a women's prison in Minnesota. And embracing the gift of giving, coming up this morning, how Central Coast first responders and organizations are helping foster youth. Plus, targeting restaurant woes, how one group is just trying to bring mental health counseling into the food industry.
And is a white Christmas possible for some small areas of the Central Coast? We'll let you know after the break. For now, here's a live look outside our station here in Salinas. Roads are wet. Those showers are coming down. Caution on those roadways. There is some water sitting on the highway this morning. It is 6:12 now. We'll be back after the break.